Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. The kick to Carrington. From deep, it's Pagan. Nails it from beyond the arc. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
On the wing, Harris. Sinks it from distance.
The answer. Harris wasn't going to let his opponent think they own the arc.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded closely. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sac will retain possession. Here's Carrington. Pass to Lund. And here's Pagan. Carrington for three. The shot, no good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Free throw line jumper. That shot doesn't go, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Picks it to Pagan. And the three off target. Union Elite lead. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending, and he gets it to go.
That one looked dirty. Lucky break, getting it to convert.
Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's MP. Fires in the triple. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Those are the scoring chances you get when you attack as a team.
Yeah, the pick gave him all the room he needed to fly to the rim.
If they keep playing with that kind of cohesiveness, they can really own that end of the court.
Here's Pagan. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, Pagan wasn't stopping for anything there. Even physicality wasn't scaring him off.
That free throw missing, so both teams making some changes here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second one. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
2 points.
And they pick up 2. The attack from Sac Trail. Up top, Carrington to the inside. Lund misses. And Union Elite with possession. On the wing, it's MP. Down low. Now Harris. And the officials whistle a foul on. Deciding to change it up. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Fooled the D with a nice pass fake there.
Such a sweet 3-point stroke. And he can really open up things inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs out to the perimeter.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Returns it to Martinez. Pagan. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. Here's MP.
Defensive foul. Ben Olsen. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The first one falls. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. Kicks it to Pagan. Jake Bird with the defensive effort.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Count it.
2 points. MP.
Now Pagan. Shot to stop the run. And Lund lays it up and in.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Robert, a screen. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Pagan with it. Pass to Carrington. Outside for Pagan. Now Carrington. Bird defending. Off target from three-point range. Trying his luck from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Outside Pagan. Back to Carrington. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Union Elite on top, up 9. And more basketball to come after this short break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Here's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Up top, Pagan. Lund, that's good.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
Union Elite leading this one. Here's MP. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now Carrington. He's got 16. Takes the 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's the break. Robert, a screen. Outside, Harris. The basket's good off the assist from Robert. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Here's MP. He's got 20. Launches it. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And the foul called on MP.
MP.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And it's SAC with the ball. Now Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Carrington. One with the pick. From downtown. It doesn't go for him. And Union Elite with possession. And here's MP on the outside. Not happening there. And he's now 8 of 13. Martinez outside. And now whistle blown against MP.
MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul.
Outside, Lund. Pass to Martinez. 5 on the clock. Just his first shot attempt. Rebound by Union Elite.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 right there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he had gone and taken it inside.
And so here it's Sack. It's a 14-point game. Outside Carrington. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP. 23 points in the game. The three-pointer goes.
That is his shot, guys. You can't give it to him. You've got to get up on it.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. MP really making a difference in this one.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
From Sack, Adam Cunningham. Keegan Hilton. Substitution for Union
Martinez
Elite.
outside. Outside Pagan. Martinez outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hilton. Sack with another miss. Here's MP. 26 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
MP.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan misses.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow. He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Substitution for the attack from Sack. Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. For 3. Lund with the rebound.
Union Elite
And the foul called on MP.
MP.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so here it's Sack. Pass to Lund. Carrington for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And here's Carrington. And now whistle blown against MP.
MP.
That's going to be...
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. Out to the wing.
Come on, baby, right.
Outside for Diaz. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kolish. Shoots it. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside. Carrington outside. Lund. Elbow shot on the way. The three ball. And it's Carrington missing the look.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
From deep, it's MP. Drops it in from long range.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Here's Pagan. Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Who's watching here? Pagan. No good again that time.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
From the wing and off the left side of the rim, and it scrolls down and in for him.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Lund, that's good.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Lund. Carrington.
Yo, watch him!
Three-pointer on target from long range.
Drexel Carrington.
And the ball out of play. Sack will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that
Substitution for Union Elite. Jaden Samuel.
Hey, go over that!
Outside Pagan. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
one. Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP,
Hey.
great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Here's Robert. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Chalk up two right there.
He'll take advantage of any space he gets from that range.
Mills on the wing. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's MP. Shoots. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
MP.
Now Brock. Pass to Gov. Stolen away by Mitchell. Here's Harris. Bird. Offensive rebounds. A nice shot from Harris. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Brock. Shot clock at 5. Inside is Callahan. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. Finds Bird. Outside, Harris. No good on the triple. High Flyers trailing. On the wing, O'Neill. Bird defending. It's good.
I like seeing guys like O'Neill. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Here's MP, now guarded by Mills. Knocks down the triple, and as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Here's MP. He's got 7. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Tough make. Maybe not the best shot selection, but still counts.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And that one's good. It's Mills.
The touch. For a guard like Mills trying to make it to the next level, you need that shot.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Bird outside. From outside, it's off the mark. Pass to O'Neal. Jake Bird with the defensive effort.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
From beyond the arc. That shot off. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's MP. There's the 3. Goes back up. And the nice bucket inside by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Mills outside. Now here's Brock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Second shot chance. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
Oh, impressive work by Callahan, drawing that foul. He has a good feel for how to put defenses in compromising situations.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Harris. Offline from the high post. Mills outside. Brock left side. Stolen away by Harris. Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Offline with the 3. Mills up top. Bird defending. And another miss by the High Flyers. Union Elite leading this one. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
For 1. Substitution for Union Elite.
Up top, it's O'Neal. On the wing, Mills. Off target with the 3. A basket here pushes their lead to double figures.
And right now, they're looking in control.
And here's MP on the outside. And it's Brock with the rebound. The drive by Mills. Yes! And it's Brock picking up the assist. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own. The D cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Shoots from 14. Again, the High Flyers.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
Here's MP. 11 points on the game so far. Three-pointer. Another miss by MP. Pass to Brock. And here's Gov. The kick out to O'Neal. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
Here's MP, covered by Mills. Shot from the top of the key, and there's another one for the Union Elite.
Wow. You don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Mills outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And that does it for the first half of play. Union Elite ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. High Flyers trailing. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago. This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
On the wing, Mills. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Brock, guarded by Mitchell. Mills from deep. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Up top, Mitchell. Stolen by Callahan. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Well, if you don't close out on him, he'll drill it from deep. No problem.
Brock with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Mills. From the elbow, Harris comes down with the board. And so Union Elite has it here. Now here's Robert, defended now by Callahan. On the wing, it's MP. He's got 16. Pure from three-point range.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Gov. The kick out to O'Neal. Now here's Mills. The screen by Gov. Shot clock at 6. From 19 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so Union Elite has it here. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Here's MP for 3. No good. He's made 9 of 15 now, shooting an even 60% from the floor. And here is Mills. Brock. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bird. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Harris. He's covered by Gov.
2 points.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
This high flyers squad is struggling. Timeout called. The high flyers talk things over. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Matt Casey. Omar El Madawi.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Brock outside. Shot to end the cold run. And the shot falls short that time.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Mitch Mitchell.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's O'Neal. Gov up top, fires from deep. And it's Bird with the board.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
Here's MP. He's got 22. No good on the shot. Outside O'Neal. Here's Elmadawi. Nails it from 3.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. Do we have a second to talk about his playmaking? Because right there, he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for the high flyers. Substitution for the high flyers.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout on the court.
It's been all Union Elite in this one. And both MP and Mills have done a great job in this one, each making the most of their chances.
MP.
I love how they're fighting. I mean, it's just generally visible out there. You can see MP and Mills. They're leaving it all out on the court when they play.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room.
Switch. What's the roll?
Kicks it to Elmadawi. Mills outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Here's MP. Here's the 3. No good that time. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Mills with the look. Ka-ching, the 19-footer is on the money.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Benga. Nathan O'Neal. Jason Brock.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And Union Elite with possession. Here's MP.
Turnover. High flyers ball.
And here's Gov. Here's Brock outside. They get it back. Basket, good.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep, it's MP. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
MP.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Outside Mills. And he's going for the oop here. Jake Bird with the defensive effort.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Brock. On the wing, O'Neal. For three. No luck on that one.
Come around.
Here's MP. Diaz up top. Here's MP. He's covered by Gov. Here's MP. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by O'Neal.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Get the perimeter.
And here's Mills from outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's MP. Pass to Diaz. Here's MP. The three. And Callahan pulls it down. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Man, in that move, I did like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
and scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. But what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Pachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. Now here's Lack. Cologne. Shot clock at 6. McCall for 3. Stone grabs the board. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Here's MP. He's got 5. Count that bucket. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Here's MP. The 3 is up. Nails the three-pointer.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3-ball.
First personal foul.
Black with it. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Cologne. McCall, right side. Clock at 6. The 3 knocks down the triple, and this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. Tyson McCall picks up this one. And the free throw, no good. The EYBL trailing. 3-pointer. Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. Black for 3. Harris comes down with the board. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
And here's MP on the outside. Nice D from Tyson McCall. Down low. Stolen by Stone. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Cologne. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. With all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels. You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Hits the 3-pointer.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
And here's Lack for three. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Perchumsky.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Corner shot, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Not much D to start this game, as both teams are rolling offensively.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to get a stop at some point.
Now here's Lack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. A call from long range. Stone grabs the board. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Here's MP. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. The pick from Harris. 6 to shoot. And it's finished off by Harris.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Now here's McCall. He's got 12. Outside, Lack. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Pass to Carrington. From deep, it's MP. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. And here's the EYBL. 8-point game. Fires the three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Here's MP. 21 points so far in this one. From outside the arc, Perchumsky pulls it in. They need this. That's good. Tyson McCall for three.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
In a perfect world, you'd like to see a better shot selection than that.
Pass to Lack. McCall. Off target with the three.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
The three-pointer goes.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Perchumsky outside. McCall. Pass to Lack. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Stone.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Here's MP. 26 points for him.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And there's the call on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
Vlad Dermanenko. Substitution for West All-Star.
Ball outside. Misses the layup. The West with the ball.
Yo, match up on MP.
Here's MP. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mills. Offline with the three. Dermanenko outside. The three-pointer, no good. From deep, it's MP. Fires in the triple.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Now McCall. He's got 15. Pass to Cologne. Dermanenko. Just 5 on the clock. The EYBL, no good that time either. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Perchumsey. Outside, McCall. And that's good. And so Perchumsey picks up the apple.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
And here's MP on the outside. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 13. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And so it's the EYBL with it. Trailing by 13. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Cologne. Releases from the wing and drills it. Here's Lack. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pulls up on the wing. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. The West with the ball. Goes up on the wing. And a foul on Miles Stone. That is his first foul of the game. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. McCall from long range. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Pass to Stone. Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Outside, Lack. And here's McCall. The 3, and a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Here's MP. He's got 34. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3 on target from long range.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long range shooting on display.
Perchumsey with the screen. And there's the call on MP. That's his.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Tombo. McCall up top. Dermanenko. Offensive rebounds. That's Lonaglu.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence. Everyone is obsessed with the 3 ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Tombo. Pass to Dermanenko. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP. Another shot. Grant Tombo with the block. From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Al Perchumsey, Drew Ruff,
Jonathan Lack.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Here's MP. Prachumpsy pulls it in. Right side McCall. And it's blocked by Harris. And here's Carrington. And here's MP on the outside. Stone! And Stone with the slam! And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
And good that time.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumpsy the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Pass to Mills. Here's MP. Back to Mills. Stone sets the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Devontae Mills with the three.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Returns it to McCall. And here's Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. Pass to Cologne. Prachumpsy. And here's Lack for three. Harris comes down with the board. The drive by MP. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
Now here's McCall. He's guarded tight. MP with the steal. Takes the three. Offensive board.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Prachumpsy outside. Swings it to McCall. Cologne on the outside. Now here's Lack. Now McCall to end the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
McCall grabs the miss. Now here's Cologne. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, as McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joel Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning
Yes.
into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Hey, great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get on my. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That's Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mhm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better
See,
than
no,
any
no,
NIL
no, no.
you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.